Hey guys, and welcome back to the Salford City Career Mode. Today we're up to episode 6 of season 2. We had a pretty hectic or strange month last month. We dropped very crucial points last month. We drew obviously with Swindon, we drew with Bristol Rovers, Oxford, and then we beat Tranmere right at the end. So the fact we finished with a 4-0 win at the end is very positive. But the three draws very disappointing because we could be a fair way away from Luton Town in this episode, but we're not, which is quite sad. We are also just into December, which means after this month we will have January transfer window coming as well. And we do have quite a few players, I think, in the transfer network that have the 1 month contracts expiring. So we have a quick look at England. We've got quite a few players here that have some of their contracts expiring, some which are quite interesting to look at if we do get promoted into the Championship. So hopefully a couple of these players can come in, do a job for us. I'm not really sure who there is here at the moment that we would fully be interested in. But there's a couple of decent ones I just saw there as we were going through. So hopefully a couple of them we can get on a pre-contract for next season. And today we do have Bolton. So this is how the team is going to be lining up, I think, for the first episode. We might actually start Beda over Wilson because he's a bit tired. We'll probably start Tau over Pepic. And we might start... Who else do we have? Do we have anyone else? We don't. I was looking at McCall as well. If I can train his defending a lot, he might make a good right back because he does have decent dribbling, low high work rates. 4-star weak foot is pretty decent as well. Just need to train his sprint speed up and also his defending, and he should be pretty decent as an overlapping wing back because he will obviously have quite a good attacking stats. So that's most likely how the team's going to line up for this game. Williams and Bailey playing, and we're going to play against Bolton. Bolton are currently... Where's Bolton at the moment? If we have a look here. Bolton are 9th, so it's going to be a very close game. Hopefully let them pull up a win. But that's pretty much all I got to tell you before kickoff. So yeah, I'll see you guys for the first game of the month. Game day here against Bolton is a home game as well, so hopefully the lads can go there in front of the home crowd for the first game of the month and actually put on a bit of a show, a bit of a display. Show the lads are a bit disappointed with that first month, that previous month, and hopefully they can go there and pick up a win today. We do have quite a few of the young youth academy players in our reserve on our bench as well, so hopefully they can come on and have a bit of a run if we are winning. So best of luck to the lads. Hopefully they can go there and pick up a W, and I'll see you guys for half time.
Forward play from them again. Great ball. Opportunity here. It's great defending with the block. Excellent piece of blocking. Thanks.
Half time, the score is still currently 0-0. We've pretty much dominated possession in this game. I don't think Bolton have really touched the ball whatsoever in this entire game, but we haven't really created any clear-cut chances. Matten pretty much controlling the game at Cam as well, pretty much running all the players at the moment. In terms of player ratings, we got Tau, the 7.6. Been playing very well. Williams was 7.5, also been playing very solid at centre back. Magnus was 7.4. Pretty much midfield playing very, very well. If you look at the passes wise, Mattan's on 15 out of 17 with 13 out of 14 dribbles. Tau and Magnus both on quite high passes and dribbles as well. In terms of shots on target, Mattan with 1, Andre with 1 out of 2 as well. The defense bit has been solid. I can't really complain. They've had very, very little possession. In terms of possession, we've had 69% possession. They've had 31. We've had 4 shots, 2 on target. So pretty much flat out domination of the game. Pretty early on, I think I'm probably going to have to bring on Morris on maybe at right back, I think. He's a bit shorter. Possibly. Maybe even midfield. We might give him a run in midfield, see how he goes there. If not, definitely have to give Mattan and Appiah a rest, and probably definitely Bolton because he's running up and down that line a lot and is losing a lot of stamina. So that's kind of how the team is looking. Very happy with how they're going, and hopefully they can go there and pick up a win in the second half.
Whistle from the referee. That's added time. Can go in from here. Still got a bit to do, but this is promising. Well, he used the inside of his head well, but not the outside, off target.
Yeah, just slightly mistimed that one.
Well, they're going to shuffle the back a bit now. trouble, get the ball back.
Alrighty, that's it. Game is finished, and it's 0-0. Very disappointing that the lads couldn't pick up a win there, especially with the dominance of the possession we had. Just could not create any chances. Matan ran out of legs in that game. Appiah ran out of legs in that game as well. So very disappointing that we just could not get a win there. Bolton getting probably man of the match, which is not surprised. He made 1 out of 1 tackles. Williams made 2 out of 2 tackles. Bailey 1 out of 1 tackles. So all in all, very disappointing. I have a couple of the young players came on, made their debuts. Morris came on. And I think it was also... Yeah, that's it. Morris came on as well. So, not the worst. Just very disappointed that we couldn't pick up another win. If I look here, I think Lutton drew. So, Lutton dropped points and we don't take advantage of it once again. So, we are just slipping this season away, which is very, very frustrating that we can't pick up these wins. I guess it's a lot tougher than I did originally think. The fact we started off so comfortably. Unbeaten so far, keep the streak rolling. We're unbeaten for a reason, keep the match morale happy. 19 matches unbeaten. Most fans expected victory today. I don't believe in labels such as better or worse. Yes, they were the better team. Well, I think the press home advantage, obviously, I'm disappointed in the result, but look ahead to the next fixture. Aim for a goal or draw. We aim to win. Of course, my objective is to complete and win. It wasn't easy this time out, but that's football. Thank you. No more questions. Very frustrating game. I don't think I would have shown much highlights from that game as well. Mitrovic, thank you for extending my run in the team. I'm proud of you. Keep him happy. And then we can keep moving forward. We'll keep sim forward. Wow, we are going to be struggling. FA Cup game against Newport. Oh, we're going to have to rotate this team a lot. I'll consider it. So, one thing I'm going to quickly do is I'm going to create a new team sheet. New team sheet. Reserves. We need to make sure we have a rotation squad set up. So, in terms of the rotation squad, we're going to have Tao will stay in there. Morris will come in. Mitrovic will come in. Thomas will start Beta on the left. He'll start at right mid. We are lacking a lot. O'Connor can come in and start with Tower. So O'Connor, Tower. And I might even bring in Whitehead. Shit, didn't mean to do that. Start Tower up there. Put him back in. So Matan on the bench. Magnus on the bench. Bailey and Williams. I kind of don't want to even use them. Like, I'd rather Bailey and Williams not start. I'd rather Armstrong come on off the bench instead of Matan because he needs to regain his stamina. Alexander for Appiah. Don't want him coming on either. And just for the shits and gigs, we're going to put on him and him. We actually want Hill starting for Andre. And we want Toure getting rotated with Collins. So Blasic on the bench and him on the bench. Oh, it's frustrating because we've got to play such a weak team, but I think it's important that we do rotate our main 11 because we are going to be struggling really hard coming up in these final couple of games of this month. So we're probably going to risk getting knocked out of the FA Cup against Newport, but I think it'll be best for the team. 2-0 win, Thomas scoring both goals. That's very good. We are through to next round of the FA Cup. Very happy that we did. Jones a bit disappointed. Not the right opponent. Apologies. So very disappointed he's very disappointed anyway. Next game I believe is against Wickham. So I will simulate forward to Wickham. If anything pops up, I'll let you guys know. If not, I'll see you guys for full time. Oh, sorry, for kickoff. Game day here away to Wickham, I believe it is away, and the lads are fully ready. They've got full stamina, so there should be no issues in terms of players running out of stamina too early in this game because we've had a full week's rest leading up for this game, which is really nice. We also got another full week's rest before the next game, so we can actually run the players pretty tired just leading into this game because we have a lot of time to rest. So lads need to go out there and pick up a win. They need to pick up this month a lot because we need to make sure we are breaking away because we have Lutton and I think it was Peterborough really close to catching us. They're all within a win. So we need to make sure we pick up a win today, nothing less than a win. So best luck to the lads, hope they can do it, and I'll see you guys for half time.
Corner kick played in. The keeper making sure that there were no straps to feed on for the attackers. Really sitting deep now. That could be problematic. Appiah. Fine cross into the middle. And there's the goal. A And it's not as though we didn't predict it.
Well, if you spend most of the game in and around your own box, this is bound to happen. They need to try and get at least 30 to 40 yards further up the pitch. Well, they say there's no better time to score just before half-time. The team talk of both sides are going to be changing now. It's a good finish, Derek, and they deserve the lead.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we?
Well, he's delighted, isn't he? We can see that. Calm is needed now just to consolidate this lead. Cool heads.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here.
Visitors, number 49, James Wilson.
Half time and we get the 1-0 lead. What a bloody cross from Appiah that was. Straight into Wilson, who had an incredible finish and just past the keeper as well. So what a good way to end the first half. It was a very dominant half, I think, by us as well. We had pretty much most of the ball and pretty much dominated all the chances. In terms of other results, Luton Town are still drawing. So if they drop points, that'll be really nice because we have so far made the most of this game. 56% possession, 4 shots, 2 on target, 1 goal. Very happy with that. In terms of the player ratings, Appiah with an 8.3, Wilson 7.6, Pepic, Matan, Magnus, Andre all pretty much doing well. Williams and Bolton doing well. Toure, Bailey, no really done too much, but all in all, very solid game by the lads. Hope they can go out there and continue it in the second half. Not too much to say, but I'll see you guys for full time.
Plenty to consider based. Happy to pass the ball, but remaining patient. The cross is on. It's opening up for them. Well, first-rate goalkeeping.
Oh, he can't believe the goalkeeper saved that. That's brilliant.
Pass up, good visualisation and execution. Well, just couldn't keep himself onside. Wilson. Appiah. That's well blocked. Having won the ball back, they might be able to profit. They've gone and scored again. They're doing everything in their power to make sure they're not pegged back.
Let's have a look at that again. The keeper thinks he's done enough, but he hasn't. It's just gone past him. He does get a touch on it, though.
A chance to revisit the goal. Well, a second goal for them here.
Goal for the visitors.
They really look after the ball when they have it. They've got it now, what can they do? Must score! He's gone for power, Lee, but it's wide.
Well, no real direction, but the power was there. And you're right, it's just gone past the post.
To be replaced by number 16, Duncan Watney.
Thompson.
Full time and Salford win 2-0 against Wickham. Very, very happy with how that result went. Wilson scoring another 2 goals, which our golden boy pretty much scoring all the goals at the moment for us, which is a bit disturbing. The fact that the only person really scoring goals for us at the moment consistently is Wilson. Once again, I think he's back. I think he's up around 14 goals. We've had Morris come on once again into the midfield, played really well for the small time he was now on the field. Wilson with an 8.9, Magnus with an 8.1, Pepic with 8.3, Appiah with 9.4 getting man of the match, Matan with 8.2 played quite well. In terms of passes, Morris came on, did 7 out of 8 passes and also made 5 out of 5 dribbles. Didn't make any tackles. Pepic doing really well in the midfield. 31 out of 33, 37 out of 39 for Magnus. And then Matan with 29 out of 35. Pretty quiet game at Cam for him. Pepic and Magnus both are 20 out of 20 and 28 out of 30 dribbles, and then Matan 27 out of 27 dribbles as well. So all in all, very solid there. Bailey with 1 out of 1 tackles, Magnus 1 out of 1 tackles. Very happy with how the team all in all played. Very happy. Hopefully, Lutton drop points. Lutton won, so we don't break away from Lutton, which is very disappointing. Peterborough lose, so they drop off a bit from the chase at the moment. So at the moment, Lutton's still up our tail, which is a bit disappointing that we couldn't break away once again. With 2 goals to secure the win, Wilson was the hero today. Any thoughts? An overall great performance. The entire team deserves the credit for the result. It was clear to see Wilson stood out today, but Salford as a club that puts the group before the individual. Obviously, he's unbeaten in anyone, so confident we have what it takes. We at least got the next match as a draw, so we have what it takes to keep the streak rolling. When compared to Wycombe, one of Salford City is considered the far stronger side. When 2 goals scored, it's clear to see why. Was a win ever in doubt? Never in doubt. I know what my team's capable of. No, I was fully confident we'd secure the win. Thank you. We'll take no more questions. So pretty much bang on. Just very happy with how the fact we got another win. We are 52 now. We're actually catching Wigan. So I think Wigan dropped points. I've actually stopped checking Wigan just because I think they're pretty much guaranteed the result. So quick training session here. I've took the right mid out because I'm just not interested in him just because of his skill moves. His weak foot's pretty good and his work rate sucks. So we're going to keep training Morris. He looks to be an incredible talent. We can play him in the midfield and also at centre back and left back, right back. So I'll make sure I'm training him as much as I can to cover all those positions. Andre, very happy with how he's going. Proud of how he's playing. Thomas came on. He's very disappointed. He did come on though, but he didn't play the entire game. Keep working hard because he's pretty much just a rotation player. That's his entire role. So that's pretty much all we have to show for now, and I'll see you guys for the next game. One day out before the Doncaster game, we do have a couple of emails. We've got risk of losing 5 players. So quick look here in terms of financial sort. Wilson is very disappointed. Sorry, he's got 7 months left. Thomas 7 months, Jones 7 months, O'Connell 7 months, Whitehead 7 months, and Tao 7 months. So how many of them are actually crucial players at the moment? Wilson, so we're going to delegate his renewal, 10,000, 17,000, crucial 2 years, so we're happy we'll take him back. Thomas will delegate his renewal, important 4 years, okay, we'll take him. O'Connor will delegate his renewal, sporadic, so 1 year, fuck, I didn't check that. Whitehead, delegate, 3 years, sporadic. Tao, delegate, 2 years rotation, so he's happy to be a rotation. Delegate, 3 years sporadic, so they're pretty much happy with that. O'Connor, contract negotiation, crap. Alright, so it looks like we're losing him at the end of the season, which is a bit disappointing. So pretty much all the contracts are taken care of there. In terms of the training, we'll quickly train up Morris again, and also Bailey can keep growing. Williams will keep growing, so centre backs pretty much all growing very nicely. I'm trying to train up Morris to be able to play as a centre mid if possible, because I need someone to be able to come on in pretty much any position. So we're a Doncaster Rovers game. I don't know what I want to do in this game. I think we might. I want to start Wilson because we do need the win more than anything. I just want to check which games were important. So who was it? Doncaster now. Was it Wigan after Doncaster? It was Wigan. I might rest the main teams. We need to make sure we beat Wigan. So basically in terms of the midfield, we're going to start Tao instead of Magnus. We might as well start Morris in this game. We'll start Morris, Tao as the 2 centre mids in midfield. Beta will start instead of Appiah, just for this game. Maybe even... Actually, we might start Magnus at Cam. We'll see how that... Nah, we'll start Matan, just because... And if we do go up, I'll take him off pretty quick. In terms of the rest team, I'm pretty happy with how the rest team looks. So that's how the team's going to line up for this game. Williams, Bailey, Toure, Bolton. Then we're going to have Morris, if it goes. Morris, Towers are 2 midfielders. Matan, Andre, Beta, and Wilson. So pretty much our strongest attack. Hopefully let's go there pick up a win because it's very important. And I'll see you guys for kickoff. Game day, home game against Doncaster. This is a very interesting game because I have quite not my strongest team out at the moment because we need to make sure we got enough players for the Wigan game. If we do go up quite early in this game, I'll probably take off a lot of my starting players as quick as possible just to get them not using too much of their stamina. Hopefully they can go out there and do a job. We've got quite a low-rated 2 CDMs in Tao and Morris. So hopefully Morris can have a good debut starting and do his best. Hopefully Wilson can pick up an early goal so I don't have to worry too much about it. But best of luck to the lads, and I'll see you guys for half-time. Half-time, and the score is still currently 0-0. We have probably had one of the worst halves I've ever seen in both seasons. We haven't done anything. The midfield's kind of getting killed, to be honest. I'm not surprised by the fact that we are quite lower rated. Didn't see the stats there for the other games. 1 shot, 1 on target, 4 shots, 2 on target. We've been dominated by possession as well, so that doesn't really surprise me. A bit disappointing with how the team is going. Morris and Tower pretty much with the lowest score I've seen our midfielders starting at half-time. Bailey Williams with 6s. Attack players, don't think that we've really done anything in terms of shots or passes, so very disappointing there. I will probably bring Morris off this game, put Towel over there. We're going to bring Magnus in for now. That'd be the only change I do make. So a bit disappointed Morris didn't do a bit better, but I'm not surprised being a centre back. His stats are mostly better for defending, so I was hoping he'd be a bit more solid defensively, which he was, but in terms of a chance creation, he wasn't. So that's the team's going to line up in the second half. Hopefully they can go out there and pick up a win, and I'll see you guys for full time.
Two teams have switched out to win possession back. Space afforded him. What can he do from here? Wonderful chance. And it is the opening goal of the contest.
Well, it was always going to be a tight game, but now all of a sudden one team ahead. Things have got to change on both sides. Well, let's see that strike again. First time is always very, very difficult to strike a ball. The timing has to be right, the technique has to be right, but above all, you have to concentrate on the ball as it's coming to you. You know you're not going to take a touch. Concentration is everything.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here.
Full time, and the score is 1-0 to Salford. Another brilliant goal by Wilson as well, our top goal scorer, and I think he might be really pushing for top goal scorer of the league as well. 15 goals he now has, which is really good for him. The lads actually played pretty well. Once I made a couple of the changes in the midfield, we actually started to dominate, control the game a little bit. So hopefully we can go out there and pick up a win against Wigan, which would be the best thing for us. I don't know why I accidentally clicked on that. In terms of the stats, 5 shots, 5 on target, 53% possession to 47. So really turned that game around in the second half. Player ratings wise, Wilson with an 8.4, got man of the match. Magnus with an 8, came on, did really well in the midfield, but actually started to control it a lot more than Morris was, which doesn't surprise me. Defense had solid 7s. Pretty happy with how the team played. So hopefully we rested well for the Wigan game. Who played here? Tranmere and Burton. I don't think any of that really concerns us. I'm interested to see what the other scores were for this next game as well. Salford's unbeaten so far in League One. We're unbeaten for a reason. Yada yada. We've done that one 1,000 times. 21 matches we're unbeaten. You managed to win a close game with decisive goal in the second half. What do you think made a difference today? Time to focus on our next match. We were full value for the win today. I'm not really interested in texting today's performance. We have our starts on our next match. The only goal, 1-by-1 goal, was Doncaster Rovers, an opponent widely considered weaker, difficult to beat in the end. Not at all. Not at all. We were confident we'd come away with the win, and that's exactly what happened. Thank you for taking no more questions. Pretty much bang on. I did think we'd come away with the win anyway, but in terms of the other games, we are still ahead by a point. If we can beat Wigan, we can hopefully catch Wigan, which means we get one. They can't slip up for one game. Transfer offer for Bailey. Transfer offer for Bailey from the test. No. Show actions. No. Show actions. No. Block offers. Yeah, I don't want any offers for Bailey. Bailey is staying. He is really good for us. So match day against Wigan. Then we have, I don't know who that was coming up after that. Squad should be well rested. Appia is going to come in for Beta, Matten, Andre, Morris, and Tau are going to come off. We've got Pepic and Magnus coming in to control that midfield once again. So it's pretty much our strongest team is out there, which is really good. In terms of the rest, pretty happy with how the team is looking. Very good. We have a quick press conference before the game as well. So hopefully I can boost that squad morale a little bit leading into this first game. After a narrow 1-0 win in your previous match, does your team have what it takes to score more goals today, considering both teams look balanced on paper? We need to score more. And ultimately, it's the win that matters, but we need to control the game early on and put the result beyond doubt. Your previous fixture ended a 1-0 win for Wigan Athletic. It was a close call. Do you think there's a chance you win today? We're stronger now. Even the slightest defeat is a lesson. We're stronger now. Salford City, currently in second place, is just playing the league leaders. What do you expect of this match? We need to stay focused. In matches like this, the game plan often goes out of the window. We need to stay focused and keep our game positive for the full 90 minutes. Thank you. Take no more questions. Pretty much exactly what I was thinking. So, away game as well. So, first game we lost 1-0. Hopefully we can go to Wigan's home ground and win 1-0 I'll be happy with. So, yeah, I'll see you guys for kickoff. Game day here away to Wigan. We got the warm-up matches, the warm-up before the actual game as well. So, it shows how important this game is for us. This is pretty much the deciding game of the season, I think. If we lose this game to Wigan, we are probably not going to win the title whatsoever. But if we do lose the game and Lutton win, we are probably going to be pushing for automatic promotion. So hopefully they can go out there and do a job. Hopefully Wilson can continue his incredible goal scoring form. Hopefully the midfield can control everything they need to do. Defense can stay rock solid as they normally are. And yeah, best luck to the lads. Hope they can go there, pick up a win. And I'll see you guys for half time.
What it does give you is 2 holding players in front of the back 4 to protect them, but it also gives you 3 supporting players to that central striker.
The keeper acquitted himself well.
Yeah, it was a good ball in, wasn't it?
Corner kick played over. Really wanted to get it past the first defender then. And the ball is in the net. And that is not going to count. The decision is offside, Lee.
Well, it's a good decision from the assistant referee, spot on there.
Looking for that final pass, looking for the goal that would put them ahead. Teammate in support. The opening goal, due reward for their efforts.
Well, they've made the pressure count, they really deserve this lead. Well, here we can see, Derek, from this better angle, it's all about the technique. When you're volleying a ball, it's all about timing. Let it get to the right place for your foot to make the connection, and there you go, in the back of the net. Well, all the hard work has paid off, but the manager knows a lot more has to be done to secure this game.
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here.
Half-time, Salford lead Wigan 1-0. A very, very lucky goal we got there. I don't really know what Andre's pass was trying to do there, but the ball just landed nicely for Appiah to finish it into the near post, which I was really happy he did finish it, just because we really dominated that first half more than any game I've ever seen. I don't think I've seen us dominate a game more than that one, and not really get away with it. Lutton are also winning, so they are going to be close on our heels as well. Match facts wise, if we look at the stats here, 66% possession, 33 shots, 3 on target to 1 goal as well. They've had no shots, none on target, and 34% possession. So all in all, fully deserved lead in my opinion. The lads have played very well. Appiah with an 8.5. Magnus and Pepic both with 7s. Defense pretty solid as well. Tackles, no one's really made much tackles. In terms of passes, we got Magnus, Matan, Pepic, Appiah all on high 11s. Torre with a lot of passes, and also Bolton. So team passing the ball around very nicely. Dribbles, everyone with really high dribbles. 10 for left back, left mid, Cam, left CDM and right CDM. So all in all, pretty much playing down the left the whole time, doing really, really well there. So very happy with how the team is playing. In terms of the tactics, we're going to do one quick change to tactics, and we're going to change Torre from join attack to stay back, and Bolton join attack, stay back. Hopefully they can serve their stamina. Hopefully they can play out the rest of the game. Best luck to the team. Hopefully they can pull it off, and I'll see you guys for full time.
Tense battle so far. And the emphasis is on creativity. And it might be. The offside flag had to go up, and it did.
Yeah. Well, it's really important the players try and recognise this noise in the ground and use that to get an equaliser.
An attack full of promise. Insufficient guile on the crossing front, you've got to say.
Full time, Salford 1, Wigan 0. What a massive win for the title that is. We needed to win that game so bad. I even went full on defensive to try and hold that game out. This mainly to conserve some stamina as well. Also brought on Morris on at a 5 back. It did quite well for the couple of minutes he was on. 3 shots, 3 on target, 1 shot, 1 on target. We really didn't do much in that second half, which was very disappointing, but we got the win. That's all that mattered. In terms of tackles, Morris came on, made 1-1 tackles. Was very good for the couple of minutes he was on. In terms of passes, the whole midfield pretty much dropping more than 20 passes, 25 passes each. Torre with 20 passes from left back means he got involved quite a lot in the overlap. So very happy with how the team played. We got the win. That's all that mattered. I think Lutton destroyed Accrington 3-0 as well. Where's Peterborough? Peterborough win as well. So pretty much it's going to be a tight top 4 at the moment. Anyone can pretty much drop points here, and anyone can pretty much overlap anybody. So the fact we pick up this win is massive for the title run. Bolton's continuing his hot run of form, has satisfied with his performance today. He deserves all the praise. Bolton is a fantastic player and deserves all the praise he gets. I hope he continues amaze us with performances like these. Salford City is unbeaten so far in the FL League 1. Confident to keep the streak rolling. We're unbeaten for a reason. 22 matches. There's a good reason why we're unbeaten for 22 matches. Our defence is rock solid. You're able to secure the victory today before half time. Are you pleased with how things went in the second half? We were the better team. I think we deserved the win based on how we played. We created enough chances and the score could have been bigger. Yep. Thank you. Take no more questions. Pretty bang on. Very happy with how the team went. We now catch up to Wigan a little bit. We're now 3 points behind Wigan. Mitrovic is very disappointed. I'm not surprised. You still have your place in the squad. Great job with the youth program. Thank you. Grow 1 youth academy by at least 5 overall points. As soon as they have grown, play them in 5 matches, either part of the starting 11 or coming as a sub. So we've completed that, which is good. I think that was Morris. So that's good. He is grown nicely. In terms of the next game, we got Lincoln, I think it is. Lincoln. So let's have a quick look where they are on the table as well. If it loads, here we go. They are second last, so we have to win this game. We cannot drop points against Lincoln. Then we have Portsmouth right after, which is a big game, so we can rest a few players here. We're going to have Beta coming in for Appiah. Tower coming in for Pepic, and we'll play Tower and Pepic in this game, give Magnus a rest. We'll give Bolton a rest for this game, put Bailey at right back, bring Morris in. We'll probably play Morris right back, just because he does have a little bit better pace than Bailey, and is a bit shorter. So we'll give him a go at right back, see how he goes. In terms of everything else is looking pretty good. In terms of other players, we might even give Mitrovic a run. Do we? I think maybe we do this. We'll bring Mitrovic in, we'll bring Bailey in, and we'll do this. So Williams, Mitrovic, Morris, Bailey, Pepic, Tower, Matan, Andre, Beta, Wilson. So pretty much a standard team. Hopefully they can go there and pick up the win. Very happy with how everything is going. Oh, I just realised Wilson's a bit tired. Maybe we'll see how he goes after a half, but whatever. I'll see you guys for kickoff. Game day here against Lincoln. I believe it is our home game as well, so hopefully we can go out there in front of the fans and give them a very good performance. Lincoln are second bottom, so we are highly expected to win this game, I believe. We are fielding a little bit of a weaker team in terms of our defense and midfield, but the attack's pretty much as strong as it normally is. So hopefully they can go out there and pick up the win, and I'll see you guys for half-time.
A lot of talk about the tactics these two managers alike.
An opportunity here. There's some space to work the ball into. They could get across in here. Gonna try his luck. On the keeper, back into play. No news from Wickham.
It's a goal for Portsmouth. 8 minutes played, 1-0.
Thanks, Alan. We'll follow that with interest. Guiding it through the defenders. Real chance. Really good to blast it goalwards, but it's into the crowd.
Yeah, that's not a great one. The manager just trying to get his message across down there. They weren't far off take.
Possession back for his team. Looking to... Gonna try his luck! The keeper able to stop that one.
Half time, and the score is currently 0-0 with Lincoln. We pretty much dominated the game so far, from what I can tell. I think we've pretty much controlled the game. I haven't felt like I've been under any pressure in goals. But there is another really important game playing at the moment. That's Wigan and Peterborough. And I'm pretty sure Peterborough are winning 1-0. If I remember the score, yeah, Peterborough are winning 1-0 against Wigan. So that is a huge result if they can pick up the win. But we really need to make sure we pick up the win. So in terms of that, we're going to have Magnus come on for Tower, because it's really crucial he gets a role. We're going to have Bolton come on for Mitrovic, because we need him to start overlapping a bit. Morris has been pretty good. We'll keep them going. And one someone might make is Appiah on for Beta if he doesn't quite do anything. So that's how teams will line up second half. If they can go there and pick up the result. And I'll see you guys for full time.
It's clearly a tactical one. There doesn't seem to be any injury involved. Bolton, good vision here. At long last, they were wondering whether they would ever score, but they have finally done it, and that might break the resistance, which has been so strong. It is deserved, there's no question about it. In the end, it was not the prettiest goal ever, but it could be a very important one.
It is certainly the kind of match that we thought we were coming here to see, with the better team playing the better football.
Yeah, and they've handled that expectation, haven't they, in terms of being strong favourites, so fair play to them for that.
And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here.
Full time, 1-0 Salford. It was not pretty by any means. That was a very stressful game, because we needed to win that game so bad, because Wigan dropped points against Peterborough. They Peterborough beat Wigan 2-0. So the fact that we won this game is massive because that now puts us equal with Wigan, which means top spot is up for grabs, which is the most important thing about it. I don't know what Lutton's score finished, which is also another important game for us. Lincoln had 1 shot, no on target. We had 4 shots, 2 on target. Wilson once again scoring. He's now up to 16 goals for us this season. Wilson 8.2, Magnus 7.3, Pepperidge 7.3, Madden at 7.8. Solid defense. Morris with 7.3 as well. 1 out of 1 tackles, made 9 out of 14 passes, 10 out of 10 dribbles. Actually played really well at left back, and then also when we changed to a 5 back to hold out the rest of the game, played really well at centre back. So very happy with how the young player is playing. Very happy with everything and how it all went. So in terms of other results, Lutton won 2-0, no surprises there. And Peterborough beat Wigan 2-0. So all in all, a very interesting episode. Wigan dropping points to both us and Peterborough 2 weeks in a row. So far, keep the we haven't been for a reason. Keep the streak going with 23 matches. You managed to decisive goal. Time to focus on the next match. We're full way to win today. Really interested in our second set performance. Brennan managed to defeat Lincoln City this time. What did you think of this match? I'm proud of the lads. The lads have proven themselves yet again, showing our fans renewed reason to keep supporting Salford City. Thank you for taking no more questions. Very, very exciting month so far, because now we are on 61 points, equal with Wigan. Lutton are on 60 points, and then Peterborough on 56. So all in all, it's going to be a very, very close game to the season coming up. Williams now grows to 72, probably been one of our most solid players this season. He has been a rock at the back. Morris still growing nicely, which is really good. We might need to stop growing them in a second. Maybe we'll work on some other players. But now we have Portsmouth coming up as well. This is another huge game because they're sitting 5th as well. And if we do lose this game, they start to catch up a bit with 56. And then if Lutton and Wigan win, then we drop down to 3rd. So all in all, it's a very crucial game. The team is pretty much fully recovered. We're going to have Magnus come in straight away. Do I have Bolton start? He's really tired. Maybe we do this for this game. Morris right back. Toure left back. Appiah comes in. Bailey comes in at centre back for Mitrovic. He's been very, very solid. We're going to give Bolton a rest if we can. Hopefully we don't have to use him. The other team's going to line up for this game. Another important game of the season. Hopefully the lads are going to pick up a win. I think this might be the last game of the month as well. Yes, last game of the month. We've had a draw against Bolton, a win against Wickham, a win against Doncaster, a win against Wigan, and then a win against Lincoln. So we've had 1-0, 1-0, 1-0. So 1-0 wins, which isn't very pretty. 2-0 win against Wickham. So hopefully we can go there against Portsmouth, finish the month off with a big win like we did last month, and I'll see you guys for kickoff. Game day against Portsmouth. It is away to Portsmouth as well, so we're going to have the away crowd pretty much up us the whole time, pushing on Portsmouth as much as they can to pretty much pick up the points they need to go for that automatic promotion spot. But we need to make sure we take advantage of the Wigan drop points, and we can hopefully grab top of the table by the end of this match. Hopefully Wigan can drop the points to whoever they're playing. Didn't really get to check who they're playing, so hopefully we can go out there, pick up a win. Hopefully Wilson can continue the massive goal scoring form he has had in this entire month. Hopefully Matan can keep creating chances, and best of luck to the lads, and I'll see you guys for half time.
Trying to spot potential ball to open them up. They're keeping the ball well. They could go in front here. Hit the frame of the... And out wide, they were in a good position until that defender acted very promptly and decisively. It's been a sending off at Peterborough.
It's a red card for Peterborough United.
Here's the chance. And we've got a goal. That's the first one, and I think there'll be a few more to come. Oh, what a great goal.
I think he's picked him out from that left-hand side. Wonderful delivery.
Real and accurate cross. Different angle on it here. And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here.
In the possession stakes, well, they do say possession is 9/10 of the law, but not the case here. They've used the ball when they've got it really well. They've been so clear.
That's something for him to chase. Must be a goal. Well, he scored to stretch their lead, double their advantage. Well, scoring in any game is worthy of celebration. When you get to it is special, and he is feeling that special delight at the moment. Let's see the replay now.
It's great when a plan comes together and the manager doubly delighted with the way his team are playing.
Just widen the margin here to 2-0. Probing away, working away at the opposition with these passes. They were right at the opposition then, but it's broken down disappointingly. The ball glued to his boots, it seems. Excellent work. And there's the cutback. It's hit the post and in for a goal. A goal of top class really here.
It's come in from a long way out, and from that angle it's not always easy to finish.
Defenders caught out by it in the end. Well, let's take another look at the goal. Off we go again, 2-1.
Portsmouth goal, number 26, Gareth Evans.
Alrighty, half time, and I was I was getting ready to say what an insane half that was for us. We came out of the blocks and pretty much dominated the entire first half. But I got to say, us giving away a goal right at the end of that first half was very disappointing once again. That's now 2-1. Matan has actually been incredible this game so far. He's been making so many good runs, so many good passes, so many good goals as well. In terms of other results, Peterborough are drawing. Luton is winning 2-0, doesn't surprise me, and Wigan are winning 1-0. So pretty much, as expected, the results are going pretty much everyone is going, with everyone winning and Peterborough drawing, which isn't too bad. 4 shots, 3 on target, 2 goals, 1 shot, none on target, 1 goal. So very frustrating with that way. In terms of player ratings, Matan with a 9.6, Appy with 9.3 with 2 goals, 2 assists, both for them. In terms of passes, Magnus, Pepic and Matan all pretty good. Matan, Magnus, Pepic all very good with dribbles as well. In terms of tackles, Morris 1 out of 1, but he did get caught out on the counter on that right hand side for the second goal, which is a bit frustrating. So in terms of that, we might bring Bolton on just for a little bit of this game for the second half. Hopefully he can stay back while attacking and cover a bit there. So that's how Lads are going to play in the second half. Hopefully they can go there, pick up the win, and I'll see you guys for full time.
Set for the second. It's good work between these two. And he gets it back. Teammates arriving for the cutback here. Pushed out by the goalkeeper, but only into a danger.
Full time, and Salford beat Portsmouth 2-1. What a massive win that was as well. Just the fact that second half we managed to hold out and not concede a second, which was very, very good for to show that the lads have a bit of composure. Had to bring on Mitrovic at the end to give some of the players a rest. I think Wigan ended up snatching a win at the end of their game, which is a little bit frustrating. In terms of stats-wise, 7 shots, 5 on target, 53% possession, 2 shots, 1 on target, 47% possession. In terms of player ratings, Matan with a 9.6, probably the only player that really stepped up today. Appy at 9.3 as well, getting the 2 assists. In terms of tackles, 1. Toure with 2 out of 2 tackles. Bolton coming on with 1 out of 1 tackles. Mann with 1 out of 1 tackles. So very happy with how the entire team played. Couldn't be more happy with the performance for this entire month. We drew 1 game and won all the others. In terms of all the other results, Luton Town won 4-0 against Swindon, no surprise there. And Wigan won 2-1, so big month for everybody. We all sort of picked up the points we needed with 2 goals to secure the win. Matan was the hero today. Any thoughts? An impressive performance from Matan. I'm very impressed with the way Matan played today. It was a world-class performance. Salford season unbeaten so far. We're only confident we have what it takes, yada yada. The least we can do in the next match to get a draw is have what it takes to keep the streak going. You won, but Portsmouth managed to close the gap and cause a late scare. How do you improve defensively moving forward? A good lesson. Not ideal, but ultimately we hung on and won. We'll still take a closer look and analyse what happened. I think I'll prove to be a good learning experience. Thank you. We'll take no more questions. Pretty much bang on. Very happy with how that month went. We have another game against the FA Cup round 3 against West Ham. Well, that's us out of the FA Cup. I'm very happy as well that we're probably going to get knocked out of the FA Cup. In terms of monthly scout reports, we've got nothing special. So reject all these guys. Absolutely nothing special there whatsoever. So very disappointed with that monthly scout report. So yeah, next month, I hope we have a bit of a small month next month. I doubt it. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more games and a cup game against West Ham. We'll probably simulate it just because we are probably most likely going to get knocked out of that game. In terms of the table, I believe we are... Let's have a quick look at standings. if it loads. Come on, standings. Thank you. Pick competition. English League 1. We are still second. We are still equal with Wigan. A goal difference of 34 to 40. So goal difference wise, we are very, very good for goal difference. Goals for is 40. Losses 1, draws 7, wins 19. So draws is where it's really cost us. Those couple of draws we had in that last month was very, very disappointing. We should be probably 2 or 3 wins ahead of Wigan, with the fact maybe about 6 points ahead of Wigan. So that's very disappointing. But in terms of everything, Luton's still staying close with us. We pulled away from Portsmouth pretty much now. The only other team that can catch up is really Peterborough. So all in all, very happy with how the month went. Very happy with everything else. In terms of player stats, I think Wilson would be very close for top scorer. Let me have a look at the English League 1. Wilson is on 16 with Marcus from Portsmouth on 19 and Cornick on 18 from Luton. So pretty much very close with there as well. So very happy with how that's all going. And yeah, couldn't be more happy with how the lads are going. In terms of squad hub, we'll have a quick look at some growth of some players. Matthews with a +1, Letheren with no growth, Torre with a +1, Collins with a +1, Morris with a +1, Williams with a +4, Estham with no growth, Blasic with +1, Mitrovic no growth, Hill with a +3, Bolton with a +1, Bailey with a +5, Adetole +1, Beto +2, Appiah +3, no growth from Tau, Lockett with a +1, Dower with a +1, Magnus with a +2, Whitehead +1, O'Connor with a -1, Jones no growth, Pepic with +1, Douglas with no growth, Andre with a +1, Matan with +4, Thomas with +1, Wilson +1, Alexander with +1, Armstrong with +1, +2 from Chukwu, and also +2 from Moncrief. So all in all, very solid performance from the entire month for the team, entire team for the month. And also good growth from the team. So very happy with how everything went. If you guys did enjoy the episode, don't forget to leave a like on the episode. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any further episodes. Comment anything regarding the transfer window, which starts next episode as well. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.